As the resident DJ, I lived for nights like this, the dance floor packed with revelers, the bass thumping through my veins. But little did I know, a storm was brewing that would turn my world upside down. From the moment I stepped into the booth, the ladies were relentless with their flirtatious glances and song requests. While I enjoyed the attention, it clearly irked the temporary manager, a young hotshot who'd been thrust into a role he wasn't ready for. "Keep those girls out and focus on the music," he barked, his eyes narrowed with jealousy. As the night wore on, his demands became more erratic. "Lock the door and don't let anyone in," he ordered, his voice dripping with authority he hadn't earned. Begrudgingly, I obliged, sealing myself off from the pulsating crowd. But of course, rules were made to be broken, at least in his mind. A sharp knock at the door signaled his return, and against my better judgment, I let him in. His rage was instant, a torrent of screams and accusations that left me reeling. "I was just following your orders," I pleaded, but it fell on deaf ears. Then, the words that would change everything: "You're fired." I couldn't believe it. All that hard work, all those nights spent crafting the perfect vibe, gone in an instant because of this kid's fragile ego. As the shock wore off, a sly grin crept across my face. If he wanted to play hardball, so be it. Killing the music, I turned to the confused crowd and made my announcement: "I'm sorry, but I've been fired." A collective gasp rippled through the room as I slipped off my headphones and strode out, head held high. Little did that little punk know, I'd just played him like a master composer. Resort policy stated that if an employee was fired, they'd be flown home on the company's dime, perks of corporate bureaucracy. With the holidays looming, no flights were available for a week. So, there I was, lounging poolside with a frosty beverage, basking in the sweet, sweet taste of revenge. Sure, I'd lost my job, but I'd gained something far more valuable, a story to tell for years to come, and a lesson that sometimes, the ultimate payback is just sitting back and letting karma do its thing.